Have you ever wondered why setbacks seem to hit the good people you know the hardest? Why the person who's working their tail off to build something meaningful and great gets knocked down, while the person who barely tries anything seems to coast through life without any major problems? I'm going to tell you something that might be a little surprising to you. What if I told you that your setback, your crisis, your devastating loss wasn't actually something that happened to you, but something that happened for you? So stay with me here, because for the next few minutes, I'm going to completely change how you think about your setbacks, your crisis, the times you feel stuck, the problems and obstacles you're facing in life. We're going to completely reframe them and begin to look at them a different way. My name is John Reddick, and over the past 2 decades, I've helped hundreds of people just like you turn their worst setbacks into the greatest comebacks. But before I could help anyone else, I had to learn these principles the hard way through my own devastating failures and my recoveries. So today, you're going to learn 3 critical things. Number 1, why setbacks are actually necessary for your ultimate success, and how they reveal opportunities that prosperity could never show you. Number 2, the hidden gifts that every crisis contains, and how to extract maximum value from your difficult experiences. And number 3, we're going to talk about how to shift your perspective immediately so you can see possibilities where you currently only see problems or obstacles or challenges. By the end of this video, you'll have a completely different relationship with those setbacks. And you'll have specific action steps to begin turning your crisis into your comeback and doing it today. So let's get started with the first truth about setbacks. Here it is. Number 1, setbacks are not random punishments. They're not evidence that you're unlucky, or that the universe or God is against you, or that you're destined to fail. But setbacks are actually part of a much larger system, a much larger scheme of things that's designed to redirect you and to strengthen you and prepare you for something even better. Think about it this way. A setback is like a GPS recalculation. When you're driving and you miss your turn, your GPS doesn't say, "Hey, you idiot, you'll never reach your destination." It just simply says, "Recalculating the route," and shows you a new path to your goal. That's exactly what the setbacks, the crisis, the challenges you face in life do to you. Their life's way of saying, hey, the path you were on wasn't going to get you to where you really needed to be. So let me show you a better route. Here's what I've learned from studying hundreds of comeback stories. Every major success story includes major setbacks, obstacles, crisis, pain, suffering. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty and faced childhood trauma. Colonel Sanders was rejected 1,009 times before someone said yes to his chicken recipe. Steven Spielberg was rejected from film school 3 times. These weren't obstacles to their success. They actually became the foundation of their success. The setbacks didn't disqualify them. They simply prepared them for even greater opportunities. So here's your first mindset shift. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this preparing me for? Let's talk about the second truth about setbacks. Every crisis contains hidden gifts. I know that may sound crazy when you're in the middle of pain, but stick with me. Your setback is like a wrapped package. It could look bad on the outside. It could look terrible. It could look damaged, maybe even destroyed. But on the inside of that damaged package, there are gifts you never would have received any other way. Let me tell you about 3 types of gifts that only come through adversity. Gift number 1 is clarity. Setbacks have a way of stripping away everything that's just non-essential and showing you what really matters. When you lose your job, you discover what you actually want to do with your career. When your business fails, you learn what kind of business you should really be in. When a relationship ends with a family member, a coworker, you understand exactly what is needed for better relationships. Prosperity can hide poor decisions for years, but setbacks reveal truth immediately. The gift, number 2, is your capability. Every challenge you overcome develops capabilities you didn't have before. Muscle grows only when it's stressed, and character grows only when it's tested, and wisdom only grows when it is challenged. The person who has never faced adversity is like the muscle that has never been worked out, weak and unprepared for real changes and real challenges. But the person who has overcome setbacks has developed strength, they've developed resilience and problem-solving abilities that no amount of success could have ever created. Gift number 3 is compassion. People who have never struggled have difficulty understanding and helping those who are struggling. People who have been through the fire can guide others through it. Your pain becomes your platform for serving others. Your mess becomes your message, and your wound becomes your wisdom. So here's your second mindset shift. Write this down. Instead of asking, what did I lose? You need to start asking, what am I gaining? Now, thirdly, let's talk about setbacks, and let's talk about your perspective and how it determines your possibilities. 2 people can face identical circumstances and have different outcomes. One sees problems, the other sees opportunities. One sees obstacles, the other sees stepping stones. One sees the end while the other sees a new beginning. The difference isn't their circumstance. The difference is their perspective. Let me give you a real-world example. During the 2008 recession, thousands of real estate agents lost their businesses. Most of them saw it as a complete disaster. Blamed the economy, blamed other people. They blamed everybody and either quit the business or struggled for years. But some agents saw the same recession completely different. They said, this downturn is going to create opportunities. Distressed properties are available at greater prices. Investors need help finding deals. First-time buyers need extra guidance in this market. Those agents who shifted their perspective didn't just survive the recession, they thrived during it. Same economy, same market conditions, completely different results. The difference was perspective. Now, here's how to make this perspective shift. Instead of asking, how can I get back to where I was? Maybe you should start asking this, where is the redirection for me to what's even better? Instead of, what's wrong with this situation? I need to start asking, what's right about this situation that I'm not seeing yet? And instead of, why is this so hard? I need to ask, what is this difficulty developing in me? So let me give you some action steps. Now, I want to be very specific about these, so I want you to write some things down and start applying these things today. Start applying what you've learned right now. Here it is. Action step number 1. Write down your current setback in 1 sentence. Then rewrite it 3 times a different way. First, as a learning experience. This situation is teaching me blank. Second, as a redirection. This situation is redirecting me toward blank. Third, as preparation. This situation is preparing me for blank. Action step number 2. Make a list of 3 potential gifts hidden inside your current crisis. Number 1, what clarity might this be providing to me? Number 2, what capabilities will I discover or am I discovering and developing during this crisis? What compassion in me might it be creating? Action step 3, find one example of someone who faced a similar setback to yours and turned it into a comeback. Study their story. If they could turn their situation around, it just simply means you can do it too. Now, here's what I want you to remember. Your setback is not evidence that you're finished. It's evidence that you're being prepared for something bigger. Your crisis is not proof that you can't succeed. It's proof that your old path wasn't going to take you to where you really needed to go. Your pain is not meaningless suffering. It's meaningful preparation for the purpose you were meant to fulfill. The same setback that's breaking you down right now can become the foundation for building something better than you have ever imagined. But only if you choose to see it that way. Only if you choose to learn from it. Only if you choose to let it redirect you instead of defeat you. Your comeback starts with a choice. The choice to see your setback differently. The choice to believe that better days are ahead. The choice to take action, even when you can't see the entire path. In our next video, I'm going to show you the exact 4 steps to quickly start turning any situation around. These are the same steps I've used personally and taught to hundreds of others to create breakthrough in record time. But for now, take those 3 action steps I just gave you. Start seeing your setback through a different set of eyes. Your comeback is closer than you think. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you in the next video, and get ready for real and lasting change in your life. And be sure and watch our next video, the 4 steps to quickly start turning things around right now. You'll be glad you did. This is John Reddick. Thanks for watching and being part of our community today. Bye-bye.